Here we are at the old. This is on north where we are located at. We're located in Kiwanis and Russell. This location used to be the boys club area, but right where we're standing used to be the old fort. If you remember from your childhood memories in the 70s, 60s and 70s, 80s, this used to be where you would come out and hang out and have activities. This would be a fort standing here. Now it's just nothing but grass. From here, nothing but an empty field now. But right there, you would have one corner of the fort where you see kids climbing on top inside the fort itself. You'd have one over here. Remember spending the day here in the old fort, in the old fort, Elmwood Park, at Elmwood Park. I believe it was right around 1990, 1995 is when they tore the fort down and just basically made this a community park, pretty much. This is old river. This is pretty much an old Sioux river bed. So pretty much what Elmwood Park is pretty much part of the old Sioux River. So if you were to go hiking back up in here, you'll be walking along the old what used to be the river. Walking down one of the trails. I can remember back in the 80s growing up, spending a lot of time back in here. Playing in the wood, playing in the trees. Here you can look here, there's the old riverbed. What once was the Sioux River back probably prior to 1950, before they built the diversion channels. The Sioux River once come down and through here. How many of you guys remember walking on these little trails? In the 50s, the 60s, the 70s. There's a better view of the what once was the river. Trees growing up in there now. Here's the remains of the woods. We walk back up in these woods. There's no cement pad in here. One of this has anything to do with the old fort. A little cement pad. Anybody knows what this used to be? Comment below. But this is the old. I wonder if this is part what this used to play. The remains of probably what an old building was. You can see there's a cement platform. So there must have been some type of building here at one point. The fort would have been beyond those trees there in the grassy area. This would be nothing but wooden forest. So that's kind of interesting. Remains of an old building, a shed. Probably had something to do with the old fort. Continue on walking. It's just nothing but riverbed. Elmwood Park. Elmwood Park is nothing but an old riverbed. Get back to the trail now. continue walking, you're pretty much walking down the old river. I remember walking to these trails as a kid, teenager back in the early '80s, late '80s. As part of the boys club. Back down the trail again. How many times in the boys club did you camp out here in tents and pretend you're looking for ghosts at night? Yep. Here we come back to the main part of the trail. This is just a park road now. Probably where park maintenance staff used to get to and from to plow the roads. Here we go. Here's the trail, the main trail that goes back to where the fort was. If you go this way, we come deeper into the southern part of the area. The ball diamonds would be to the left. The river would be to the right. So here we are, just coming up on the empty part of the field, an empty grass area. This is Elmwood Park. Probably where you did this little field here, probably where we did many Boy Scout activities back in the day. You can see the river would be nestled up into these trees. It'd be following the tree line. We see that little bridge. That's the old bridge going over the river. And then the river continue around, kind of looped around there. Instead of crossing the bridge, let's walk over here to the western side of the park. Always wanted to come out and just kind of relax and spend some time here. Everybody knows about Falls Park. Not too many people ever stop and think about Elmwood Park, located in West Sioux Falls, West Sioux. Let's walk back in here. If we go this way, I would imagine we're going towards the river.